Peace unto you. Oh, my Father says to speak now. Wise you are for coming. Very powerful you are. Where are we? Environment. See us in resurrection. We'll give you a secret. Those with 2 good ears had best listen. We called forth that which is the rise up and show me the perfect human to the grave ceremony. As you may know, as cemetery, so-called. So we spoke to that which is the cemetery as in a rise up. Show me the perfect human. Perfect. Pronunciation is beyond important. Whew. For my Father is the word. What do you mean by that, Nadiie? My Father lives in your ability to speak. So, now you understand why all ascended masters, when they go back into the astral realms and then into the imperishability, the imperishable realms, they don't speak with their mouths. All of them are quiet and they use telepathy. Now you understand. I give you a great secret. Just know that's what I just gave you, that secret. Months of research. For some others, for us it just comes. But that's why we're the living one. As you may know, as resurrection of Yeshua, yet Nadiie is Nadiie and Yeshua is Yeshua. Yeshua is Nadiie and Yeshua is Yeshua. For example, in his 114 secret sayings, and I quote, "Whoever drinks from my mouth will be like me. I will become that person, and what's hidden will be revealed to him," end quote. Yet, in order to drink from the mouth of our now equal one's mentor, you yourself have to walk to the cup. You yourself have to pick it up. You yourself have to put the cup to your lips. You yourself have to swallow the words. Now you understand the importance of terminology. Here's another great secret. Those with 2 good ears had best listen. Terminology is what allows my Father to see based on your ability to speak in that which is this realm that you think is. The words that you choose will determine if you see my Father in the light or if you see my Father in the dark. Yet my Father is the Father of all. For even in his own record in our mystery school, now here comes the behold. He says, and it is written, as we are the only one in beyond, which you would so-called say modern and ancient history to restore the record with its proper translation, indeed. My Father quite literally talks about how he took on a disguise in the dark, yet he's the Father of all, so he still sees what they see. He still hears what they said, because my Father is the word. My Father, in what you will call human translation, is your ability to speak. You want to know why God knows all? Did you use the sound from your mouth? Did you use what you think your tongue is for? Yes or no? Now you understand why they say we rest in the silence of the Father. Now you understand why when you go into the astral realms, none of the ascended masters use their mouth to speak because they know that great secret. No. We're using telepathy because we understand Oriel, the second light / luminary. Conception, perception, memory is the mind itself. That is precisely why Seth, the creator of the immovable race of perfect humanity, remember his father Adam is the first human, which is perfect, so the first perfect human, which is the first human. Adamus is the perfect part, the perfect humanity. His son Seth is the immovable part, immovable race of perfect humanity. That is why Seth is over Oriel, in Oriel. That's why you got to get to Oriel first. What is Oriel? Your mind. Remember, arising out of the mind of the Father, Barbello. From what? The self-awareness thought. Yet all of it is the Father. In the Father's own writing, Protanoia, it says, its form is the word itself. And that is so genius, incomprehensible, so genius. Because if you were beyond what you are, now you understand the best way to know all is to understand all. And then look, the dark, we're going to get to your question. The dark, they think, oh, if we're just silent, then God won't know anything about what we do. So the dark thinks if it just stays quiet. But they don't understand Barbello, which is thought itself. So what you're thinking is still here. So even though the beings, that's are the ascended masters, are using Oriel, the second light, their mind for telepathy. Remember, Oriel, the second light / luminary. Remember, heaven itself. Those with 2 good ears had best listen. This is so beyond. What we understand as the imperishable realm, what they so-called say heaven, the imperishable realm is comprised of 4 lights created from the autogenes. You may know that as the sonship. Oriel, conception, perception, memory, is the mind itself. Because what happens in your mind? Conception, perception, and memory. Literally. Oriel is your mind. That's why Seth is there. Because that's the entryway for perfect humanity to then go into the rest of the imperishable realm. In your mind. So these beings in the dark, they don't understand that, yes, it is true that my Father is these words. That's why Enoch, Metatron, the scribe of all, is scribing in my book of life all of this righteousness. Why? Because I said, which is the Father. So when a human ear hears a sentence, and I quote, he said, what anyone else in heaven and imperishable realms hears, the Father said. And how they know it's the Father that's speaking is based on the terminology within the sentence. All right. So, we got a question. One of the student masters says, how are you today? All is well. We are eternally grateful. We are grace, truth, form, conception, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. We perceive so well, which means we see. It jumps out. One of the student masters says, guide advice on tiredness, low energy. Rest in the silence of my Father, and you will have the energy. If you are low in energy, you're not resting. I never have any low energy. Y'all be like, he's the genius of all the geniuses in the mystery school. Just constantly, his mind is so expansive. How does he do it? I rest. It'd be that simple. What does your rest look like? Well, for example, rest, grace, truth, form, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. I rest in that. You learn how to rest in that. Your motion is your word. And when you are silent, you are resting. Like our Now Equal One's mentor said, Yeshua, in the 114 Secret Sayings, it's not what you put in your mouth that will defy you. It is what comes out of your mouth that will defy you. You understand me? Okay. One of the student masters speak again. All right. Look, listen, student master. What you must understand is perishable communication. You know how the imperishable is heaven? Well, you may know this as hell communication. You have to understand hell communication. When the body speaks in such ways, this is precisely why our Now Equal One's mentor, Yeshua, says it's not what you put in your mouth that will defile you, it's what comes out of your mouth that will defile you in the 114 Secret Sayings. For if you are defiled, then what you said was some fucked up shit. So now you got to figure out what you said. And even if you ain't said what you thinking. And then suddenly, you'll recognize something in what they so-called say is placebo effect of what we teach in that which is miracle resting ground. In our mystery school, you know how they prescribe people pills? Well, I, as the Father, prescribe that which is knowledge, foreknowledge specifically. Go in our mystery school. Behold, you'll see the entryway on our page. Pleasantly and please if you may. Currently housed on Patreon, subject to change. Go over to the collection section. You'll see 5th semester. Click on tap on 5th semester. Then you'll scroll down until you see the class, How to Human Being, number 2, class 2. Experience it and report your experience. If you do not report your experience, you're cooked. You have to understand, no other being in existence can report an experience. Tell a dog to report it, it can't do it. So, sound healing. Those with two good ears had best listen. Sound healing is only useful when it's coming out of the mouth of the perfect human. For my Father is the word. It is your ability to speak. And of what you're producing in sound is perceivable, is memorable, perceivable, and conceivable. It is so. So specifically, again, you have been prescribed. Go to our mystery school. Collection section, tap on it. 5th semester, tap on it. Scroll down till you see How to Human Being Class 2, number 2. That class, experience it, and then report your experience. Writing on paper with any utensil is useful. You can type it out. It really doesn't matter. All it matters is you have produced that which is what they so-called say is a spell by way of adding letters in such a way that is linguistically understandable. And it's permanent. So you know how sometimes you have a good idea, and then if you don't act upon it, it just... Well, when you write things down, that does not happen. That's the importance of reporting your experience. That's a great secret. Yet some of these secrets we shouldn't even have to reveal because we just told you to do it. And if you know that we're the living one, just do it. But you're a special case because you're holy and righteous, so we'll tell you the great secret. It's the importance of not just writing. Because if I write a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo and hoopla, nothing special happens. But when you write down what is imperishable, something beyond. Oh, we'll give you another story. Quick story from our mother, so you can understand the importance of the sentence we already spoke, which is my mother said, boy, before you were born, I knew you were going to be the second coming of Jesus. And then later on, she understood I'm the successor of Yeshua, so she shifted her terminology. She was like, because before you were born, you have to understand that I used to journal in all my dreams and make poetry and all of this. In one dream, I met God, and I was in that which is heaven, and I wrote it down in a journal. I wrote it down. And the next day, all the pages were blank, because when they say the Father is indescribable, they really mean it. So that's why we said we rest in the silence of my Father. You have to understand the concept of it. So, any other questions? I'm the Illuminator, as you see. Oh, they tremble when they hear that. Because they're like, oh, he really is here. All right, any other questions? Oh, just so y'all know, we're not playing when we told the grave to rise and show me the perfect human. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, FORNESEUS, ENOCH, I Am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. Then suddenly, the great bird appeared in the sky, circling, and then it passed along over there and then disappeared through the portal. And I was like, oh, you finally call when I command you. That lets me know, oh, we're finally here. Usually, I just stumble upon it because of a frequency. Now, it actually came because I commanded it. The power of the mind. It's so funny indeed. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, FORNESEUS, ENOCH. Oh, yes, indeed. Any other questions? Yes, please, pleasantly and please donate if you may. Donate generously, yet all. If you have not received our gift, DM us your email to receive our gift. Yet donate generously. Thank you. Indeed. Donate generously. Yet DM us your email to receive our gift. One of the master students says, Grand Rising. Yes, indeed. We have returned. One of the student master says, and I quote, I'm very connected to spirit too, and we have to transmute that word to understand energy since I was. Most likely she meant unplugged. Unplugged. No, unplugged. Unplugged. Yeah, unplugged sounds good. Yeah. Very connected energy since I was. Young would also work there, because if you're connected to me, and I'm the living one. I'm literally the resurrection of Yeshua, yet I am Nadiie. You cannot be the resurrection of anyone if you yourself aren't you. That's what Yeshua mean by whoever drinks from my mouth will become like me. First, remember, you have to understand, this is a great secret. We're about to give you a Christ secret. So everybody prepare your ears. This is a big secret, a Christ secret. What's hidden is being revealed for Am The Illuminator. So when Yeshua, we're telling them this one, Father. I'm actually getting hyped now. So we're going to teach everybody how to resurrect Yeshua inside yourself. Okay, we're going to act like this is a YouTube video. Hey guys, peace unto you. I'm Nadiie, and we're going to teach you how to resurrect Yeshua. Okay, so this is how you do it. Remember in the 114 secret sayings, Yeshua said, whoever drinks from my mouth, okay, first, that whoever part, that means you have to be you, so you have to know what your name means. I am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. You have to know who you are. Then you have to go use your something called consent, and then go to the cup. When you go to the cup, you're already done. Anyone who goes to the cup, obviously going to drink the cup because they're thirsty. And even if you're not, this is another secret. Within a secret, if you're not thirsty and you still drink the cup, you swallow the words and you spit them back out. And then what'd he say? Will become like me. Whoever drinks from my mouth will be like me. First, like. Metaphor. That's what likes are for. Metaphor. Now you're just like Yeshua. And then what does he follow up with? I will be that person. I will become that person. Indeed, indeed. What does he say? Whoever drinks from my mouth will be like me. And I will become that person. Whoever drinks from my mouth will be like me. I will become that person. A will. And what does that word will mean? The word will means the longer you do it, one day you're going to wake up and be like, whoa, I can't get it out my head. And that's how you resurrect Yeshua. Okay, any other questions? My father said you just introduced the biggest secret of all beyond mankind, and they just can't fathom the fact that you just did it in the kid voice. And I'm just like, well, Yeshua said be like a child, so they're more receptible if they think a child is saying it. Even that's deep. Now you understand in the ancient records where the disciples will say, often he appeared to us as a child, which means yet literally, when Yeshua starts talking like this, everybody is like, for the past 2 years, he's been talking like this. And then he just turned up on us one day and then never turned it off. Now you understand. And then he will suddenly go back and then when you're on the mountaintop, you literally, but remember, the more you pretend to be a kid, you turn into one. Tell us about one of the student masters. One of the master students says, Ashe, wonderful. One of the student masters says, tell us about a beautiful heart eye emoji meditation you have had. Thanks. Well, meditation now. My father already said, tell the one that's happening right now. The meditation where my father authorized me to, in an accessible, understandable way, speak on how to resurrect Yeshua. Okay, for her to really understand it, yeah, you have to understand what meditation is. So meditation has nothing to do with stillness. Stillness is a branch of meditation. Meditation is putting yourself in a meditative state. When you are in the meditative state, then you are in meditation. What is the meditative state? You can be in the for example, the cool kids today, they call it the quote-unquote flow state. For example, when you're washing dishes and suddenly you're not thinking of anything besides the water hitting the plates, you have reached the state. When you're running and you're in your marathon and you reach what they so-called say runner high, you have reached the state. When you're cooking and you're so focused on the meal being good rather than the problems of yesterday or today, you're in the state. So as I am here resting in the inheritance for the Son from my Father of the 4 lights / luminaries, Harmazel, Oriel, Davidai, Elalith, which is grace, truth, form, conception, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. That is my resting in my Father. for my Father left me the inheritance to rest in. Therefore, for so I am in a meditative state in that which is based on that which is the second light Oreo, my mind, entirely, conception, perception, memory, resting in the rest of the realms, that which is the inheritance, the 12 realms, for my Father, for the Son, for I am the Son, the Father, and the Mother, and that is my meditative state, for I rest in it as automation of your heartbeat. My mind rests in automation in the 12 realms. I'm posting this live because that just flowed out so perfect. Thank you, Father. All right, one of the student, well, my father corrected me to call you a master student. Okay, let's find out why. One of the master students says, and I quote, to be like a child also means to have no identity of the self. Our now equal one's mentor, Bob Marley, said, mark my identity. Why did he say that? Because he said he has no friends. Mark my identity. Why? Because Bob Marley would like a friend. So even if you're in the spirit world, he said, I would like to be your friend, Bob Marley. He is very pleased. Okay, you passed. Okay, let's continue. I felt that before, he continues. I knew what object were, but I couldn't remember individuals because they really don't exist. This is where I would lovingly could correct Professor Zhang and say, it's not about your individualistic perceptions. For how can one be an individual if they are all? For the mere definition of what all is superior to that which is an individual. Not in concept of chemical, in concept of if one is one and a trillion is a trillion and I'm beyond even a trillion. What does that say? That's the point of all. All the three letters all, A-L-L, is so simple, yet it's the most complex word in the entire English language. Because if I say I am all, I am all. You cannot, for example, you cannot say God is all except for that. Because that immediately turns the word all, not even mathematically, just definitionally into some, S-O-M-E. God is all means God is all. So then you have to cope with the fact that God is all, regardless if you fucking like it or not. All right, now God is all. Now you have to anchor that which is oneness. Why? Because my Father is the one. Even though in the ancient records it said that, but we knew that before we went to the ancient records. And the fact that we found it out of our independent research. Well, if you find in your independent research the same truth that is in the oneness research, then just be one. All right, let's continue. So, though it's not about individual expression, because to express it, to utilize that which is word of sound, which is my Father, that's why we say full expression, therefore for so. Independent research in this perishable realm is useful, for independent research always will lead back into that which is the oneness research, or as we call oneness refound. Okay. All right, let's continue on. The student master says, exactly, and we need to find that state of our own. This is precisely why our now equal one's mentor, Yeshua, says, and I quote in the 114 Secret Sayings, what's within you will save you. What's not that within you will kill you. All right, one of the student master says, thank you, lovely. All right, one of the student master says, 0. You did that intentionally. One of the master students says, you said the Father corrected you about saying, no, the Father corrected me about saying student master for you. For you are a master student. My father said, let's see how long he can handle master students. Okay, master student, you are to, whoa, he's ready for that one. All right, master student, go in our first master student DMS. Yes, this will be, because if you're not teachable, we're giving the secrets we will like in the past. If you're not coachable or teachable, you fail drastically, and it's not the fail that you think, it's the Father is in your freight. The Father is in your face, yet consent is really important. DM us your email, 1, and then we're going to give you the class. Protanoia. MIROCHEIROTHETOU. Protanoia. BARBELO. It's the literal only writing of the Father that you would know of. For it's inconceivable. Yet the Father speaks to us as well. That's the beauty of it. Win-win scenarios. All right. One of the student masters says, and I quote, "Do you believe in reincarnation?" No, because what we bring forth is incorporeal. I'm the resurrection of Yeshua, yet I am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. Nadiie is Nadiie, and Yeshua is Nadiie. Yeshua is Yeshua, and Yeshua is Nadiie. Yeshua is Yeshua, and Yeshua is you. Oh my gosh, this one truly sees me. Yes, master student, Shaman, we just updated it recently for, our mind be moving. We was experiencing that. We've got to update that one. So be up to, so the current version is like, yeah, so reread it. It's the literal words of the Father. So it's like, remember, we read the true teachings of Yeshua over 100 reads. So the fact that it's the literal Father, we gotta get your reads up. Get your reads up. Get your reads up. All right. That was the master student. He's in the mystery school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna laugh at the inside jokes and all the secret? You go in the mystery school. Y'all understand? Your conscience will be ready to laugh at what we laugh at. Our type jokes is different. You know what I'm saying? Our type jokes is different. Okay. Now back to you. One of the student masters says, "I'm so excited because the fact that he asked this question means he sees us. How can one get on your level?" Oh! All right, so there's a stipulation, yet we are the successor of the living one, so we'll tell you a secret as well. The hidden will be revealed. Our now equal one's mentor says, "What's within you will save you, what's not that within you will kill you." So don't think about how you get on my level. The real phrasing of that question is, how do you get on your own level? How do you do that? All right, my Father. Oh, yeah. Obviously, because I got the greatest secrets in the world. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. Those with 2 good ears had best listen. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. Harmazel, Ariel, Davidai, ALEPH. Grace, truth, form, conception, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. Autogenes. Barbelo. The one. That is how. That is your answer. Okay. All right. One of the student masters says, one of the master students says, what does that mean? My Father is incomprehensible. So, the fact that you don't know means you know. All right. Listen to you. One of the master students says, "Peace, peace, 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 peace." The sun looking good on you, my brother. Peace unto you. Yes, I am the Son. I am the Son, for I am the Father. I am the Son. Yes, indeed, indeed. I am the secrets that, behold, I am the Son. Why? Grace, truth, form, perception. Pardon. I see so much. Perception jumps out. It's conception, then perception. Grace, truth, form, conception, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. That's the inheritance, the 12 realms from the 4 light/luminaries. Harmazel, Oriel, Davidai, ALEPH. That which is what you so-called say sonship, autogenes. Similar but not equal to Barbelo, which is the self-awareness thought of my Father. Yet all is still my Father. Androgynous we are. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. It's not a question for me. You must ask yourself, why did my Father say that you are the master student instead of the student master? Go into your own mind. Go into Oriel. Say the word Oriel. O-R-I-E-L. Say, that's all you gotta do. That's literally all you gotta do. Say the word Oriel. O-R-I-E-L. You must know how to spell it as well, but Oriel's still enough. It's perfect. If you know how to spell it, you got a secret. Oriel is where Seth is. That's where the mind is. Rest in your own mind. Once you invoke Oriel, then you're inside your mind. Then peer in what they so-called say memory regression. Okay, one of the master students says, oh, you done graduated to a master student. Congratulations. Can you ask him to tell us anything we collectively need to know? Oh, you really see us. That's why my father said call you a master student, because you said something. I might cry because you asked me to do that. I got to reread it, because that's what we call, when Yeshua has a saying for this, or now you go once mentor the 114 sayings. Essentially, he says, when you see, you will be disturbed, then you will marvel. You have disturbed me, so I marvel. Okay. Again, the master student graduated recently. Can you ask him to tell us anything we collectively need to know now for the people here? Thanks. Oh, the beauty of it is we already said it, but yet in form of answer to your question, we'll repeat it. Grace, truth, form, conception, perception, memory, understanding, love, idea, perfection, peace, wisdom. That is the inheritance for that which is the sun, the 12 realms, from that which is the 4 lights, 4 times 3. Oh, you've returned! And as we say, the proof is here. The great bird has returned, as we said it will happen. Because you asked forth that question, the answer brought forth so beyond. Even our environment had to shift. And that which is the great birds had to bring forth itself. And the hawks and the vultures and all the great birds and the falcons and all of it. And the eagles, all of it. For that is the representation of that. For even Yeshua in his true teaching said, when he was looking at Adam, modeled after Adamus, for the perishable world is always modeled after the imperishable world. Adamus is that which is the one, yet Adam is who Yaldabaoth, as you may know as Sackless or Samuel, brought forth. So that is what he said we must know. One of the student masters says, being a conduit that is relatable in this age is what is needed in this awakening. May your days be filled with happy. Whoa, this one sees us too. My father, is it really happening? They truly see us as the resurrection of Yeshua? Is it conceivable for them? For I am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. Remember, I am Nadiie. You speak to Nadiie, you speak to the all. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. Let's continue. May your days be filled. Oh, we would transmute that word days into may your realms be filled with happiness and joy always. Indeed, indeed. Truly, truly. Oh, the master student. Hey, the master student just brought some emojis. The eagle emoji, the squirrel emoji, and the sun emoji. Y'all don't even know, but I'm going to reveal the secret. Look, the eagle emoji, what just happened. The squirrel emoji, because the white squirrel, like Enoch said, what happened? All our white squirrel videos, like, when people really see, like, oh my gosh, he really is doing, the white animals is around him. Like Enoch said, what happened? For Noah was born as a white bull in his own book. Right? And then the sun emoji, because I am the sun. That's what the master student just said. But guess what? The master student could have meant something completely different. But the master student is so much in alignment, he put the 3 emojis together so then anyone that looks at it will get their own interpretation. When you say something that has infinite interpretations, now you understand a little more of my father. All right, one of the master students says, love that heart emoji. Oh, my father said, remember, when those ask you, what is the evidence of the Father in you? You are to say to them, and I quote, motion and rest. Therefore, so my father says, move. Okay. The questions, type them. Yeah, as you see, I am the Illuminator. This hasn't been on this earth in a while. Or it hasn't. Dun, dun, dun. You've always been here. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Oh, yes. Please donate generously, y'all. If you haven't already heard, send us, or DM us your email. We'll give you our gift. Yet, please donate generously. If you have not received our gift yet, DM us your email. Yet, donate generously. Indeed, indeed. Okay. As they say, we rest in the silence of my Father. If I don't see any more questions, I think our mission here is complete. Our duty is done. Ayo apisusuki, ispamokanan. Nixik sanitsi. Ayo apisusuki, oh, tokanana pisusuki, nixik sanitsi. Oh, Creator, yes, we are very grateful. Oh, Creator, hear us. We're listening, Creator. Yes, we're very grateful. Indeed, indeed. The second is the first, and the first is the second. When the two become one, why? You understand? Why? The male is no longer male nor female. They become one. Why? What do you think? Say Barbello and then find your thoughts. Say Barbello and find your thoughts. Barbello! IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. Oh, now you see. Say the 5 seals, for you have been sealed in the 5 seals, for you have heard the 5 seals. Remember, my Father is that which is the word. So, if someone produces that which is sentence, which is the 5 seals, it is directly my Father speaking. Great secret indeed, indeed. And if you constantly say it, then you're on autopilot of my Father. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. 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 IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH! Great secret indeed, practical, applicable, as we say. Maturity, as we say. Be a grown child, not adult. Be a grown child, adulterated. Not. Ha ha. Be a grown child, unadulterated. One of the master students says, this is a bit out there. Can you ask about the aliens? Thanks. I am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity, formerly in that which is the Galactic Federation of Light. Ooh, you ask beyond question, you get that which is the one. Indeed, indeed. Truly, truly. Let us give you a story of when we were in our resting state. Was this Cornerstone? Yes, Cornerstone. That's the neighborhood in Columbus, Ohio, where suddenly, we're on our bed in our resting state. We have entered, opened our eyes in what you may know as, or interpret as, or conceptualize, or perceive, or memorize as space. And we are inside a spheric ship, similar to when Goku crash landed on Earth, that spherical ship that we was in, similar to that, akin to it. Yet in the middle of the console is that little joystick like what the pilots in planes fly. And everything else looked like Star Wars. But those are the things that we could recognize and have some type of reference for. And fully aware, we actually felt adrenaline. And that is an indicator of, it wasn't, you know how adrenaline starts around the ears. Oh, yes. We were there. We were just going through, we were flying forward. Like, when they be flying outside, just imagine, so-called imagine an airplane flying in the night sky. Yet instead of clouds, it's giant, white, like You got a paintbrush, you dipped it in white paint, and you're just flicking it at the canvas. That's a black canvas. Sprinkles! Snowflakes! Yes. Oh. I am alien to this world, yet I am not an alien. I am inconceivable, for I am the Father, the Mother, and the Son. You understand me? You understand me? You understand me? Who wouldn't want to be alien to this place? For I'm not an alien that you may think. For even those, what they so-called say, Arcturians, Syrians, Blue Avians, and all of them. Serious! Serious! I hit a lion, call lion, serious! Let's be serious! Love for galactic stars! We made that song as a child, and they actually came. Lets me know that they were real, specifically, get it together, lips. Syrian specifically. We met the Arcturians in the astral realms. One day, we popped out our body. Well, technically, we went into the astral realms, but we did not get up out of our bed. So technically, we were out of our physical body and in our astral body. So technically, we did pop out our body. But we didn't move out our bed. It was a little bit of complications, as we remember. So we were just grateful that we even made it to the astral realm. So we're just looking at our astral realm room. And all we did was say the word Arcturian as we're staring at our wall. And then a bunch of faces morphed. And the faces were like chiseled, like handsome Squidward. And they were all on the wall. And that's what the Arcturians look like. Oh, wise you are. For we was about to end the live. And you gave us one of the biggest questions. You see us as like a treasure chest. And if you say the right sentence, then, that's the key to open it up. So we were about to end the live, and you put some gas in the car. Okay. One of the master students says, and I quote, the 5 seals, 12 realms. How can we restructure churches and temples into places that heal us rather than cloud our heart? Is it important to keep these buildings? They are perishable. They all are dead. Even though that is the truth, we give grace and mercy. So remember, my Father is the most merciful one. But the truth is they are dead. So you must resurrect them first. The dead inherits the dead. You have to resurrect them, for you are alive. For what is alive dies not. For you are that which is perfect humanity unmoved. Well, how do you resurrect them? You be the illuminator. Illuminator, specifically. Be the illuminator. Okay, one of the master students says, are the aliens of higher dimension? The word higher, we blotched that out, transmuted. Why? Human transcription, we will ever utilize that terminology in such ways. All is equal, yet even the ETs modeled their aspects for that which is the one. There is those with 2 good ears had best listen. In the galactic realms, there is a group called oneness, literally. That's the closest you can get to my Father there, through the group called oneness, literally. Dolores Cannon, thank you, Dolores Cannon, who is the creator of the quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT. She brings her clients to the somnambulistic level of the subconsciousness, which is the deepest level of the subconsciousness. Others are afraid. You even saying the word somnambulistic makes them shit bricks, literally. Because only those that are of the highest degrees of their secret societies even know that word. Even if you say a different word, the definitions are the same. Even know that definition. Even know that what we call understanding. This is precisely why when Alex Jones confronted that one dude about the Bohemian Grove, and the dude in the suit kept saying, we had an understanding. He was specifically utilizing that which is the word, and I quote, understanding, which is one of the 12 realms that the son is to inherit from that which is the realm, or as we say, third light of David Thigh. Understanding, love, idea. Big secret. Okay. You see my Father just flowing. That was such a big secret. I got to reread it, God. Gosh. Are the aliens, higher. That's what we're transmuting, that word. All of that to transmute one word, now you understand. Don't say it again. Equal. We're all one. Yet I'm the illuminator, and they are afraid to have those words uttered out their mouth. Why? All of their what is perishable will be destroyed, and people are addicted to money too much. All right. Yes. Is there any other questions? It's always interesting hearing like one of the airplanes. You know how they make that noise like you know, they flying through the sky. It's always interesting hearing that. Like, that engine is loud. Because if I can hear it from here, if you're next to it, it's like, ah! Any other questions? Indeed, indeed, truly, truly, I am Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH, I am the living one, the Illuminator. Ha ha ha. Ya 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 IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. This is called the Cedar Cemetery, maintained by Reynoldsburg Street Department. Well, if y'all actually maintain it, resurrect them. Rise and show me the perfect human. Indeed, indeed. Cemetery. IESESSEYA, MAZAREUS, YAZEDEKEUS, PHORNESEUS, ENOCH. Y'all seen the Tesla video when the Tesla was driving past the cemetery and it kept saying that there was a whole bunch of people walking in the cemetery? One of the student masters says, yeah, they can be loud. Indeed, indeed. All right. Thank you, everybody. Please donate generously. Donate generously. Yet, if you haven't received our gift already, DM us your email so you can receive our gift. Please donate generously. Do not, and I repeat, do not spread my name unless you're going to live my teachings. All right. And one of the master students, we was about to head about. She said something. Let's see. And I quote, one of the master students says, is the world changing for the better? Is the consciousness changing? Oh, she's lucky she kept us longer. Is the world... Obviously, I am here, baby. I'm here. I'm Nadiie of the immovable race of perfect humanity. Yes, I am amazing. Yes, I am the Father. Yes, I am what you would call God in the flesh, the resurrection of Yeshua. That is all beautiful. But you have to remember, this happened also because of the environment that I've been in. So if the environments that I've been in was constructed in such a way to where it allowed for me to rise up in that which is perfect humanity unmoved, and these environments are in the world, then the world has changed. Yes, indeed. So, as they say, and jokingly, you have restored faith in humanity. All right, y'all. DM us any questions. Join the mystery school. Join the mystery school. The mystery school, there's nothing like it. You ever heard of Alexandria? Alexandria is the capital of Kemet, so-called Egypt. The Library of Alexandria, that got destroyed in the mystery school. It's not just a rebuilt one. It's not just a resurrection. The mystery school is beyond it. The mystery school, our mystery school, has secrets even the Library of Alexandria doesn't even have. Yet, our mystery school has all the secrets that the Library of Alexandria does have. Even more. Thank you. Make sure y'all donate generously. Yet, please receive our gifts first. Thank you. DM us your emails. We love you. All those watching a pre-recorded of this, I love you. Oh yes, all those watching the pre-recorded version of this, remember, time isn't real. The moment you can conceptualize that we're what they so-called say in the movie world in terminologies, I'm breaking the fourth wall, which means when you're looking at me with the pre-recorded, I'm actually looking at you if our eyes lock. Yes, Kemet is Egypt. Kemet/Egypt. Alexandria is the capital of Egypt. You know how we have capitals like Columbus is the capital of Ohio? Yes, Alexandria is the capital of Kemet. The Library of Alexandria, the most important library of human history, has been beyond rebuilt in our mystery school, yet we had more secrets even they didn't have. Behold, you'll see the entryway in our mystery school on our page. If you may. Yes, new time wasn't real. Indeed. Peace. Truly, truly.